Josh Giddey, the 6'8" wing point guard out of Australia, is having a big year. He seems like he's a triple-double threat every night. I have him as a potential lottery pick.
Really quick, before I begin, if you guys can smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, this seriously makes a huge difference to my videos and lets YouTube know to recommend this video to a brand new audience. So thank you so much for doing that, and let's begin.
My board of international prospects, the number one guy on my board, Josh Giddey, the 6'8" wing point guard, depending on what you want to call him, out of Australia. Another really young prospect, it doesn't turn 19 until October, is having a big year in Australia right now for the Adelaide 36ers. What do you think about him and his draft prospects?
Coming into this season, I thought that he was a player that was going to get a lot of NBA looks, but because of his age, I thought he would return for another year. But the way he's been playing lately, it's a no-brainer for him to enter his name in the NBA draft. He's had a great year, and really you can say it's comparable to LaMelo's year last year in Australia. He's a great passer, fun to watch. At the very minimum, he's fun to watch. He's just a wizard with the basketball. I had a chance to watch him at the Basketball Without Borders at the NBA All-Star Weekend last year. And, one of the first things that stood out to me was he was really, really slow, lacked ideal athleticism, but he was able to just make everyone around him better in those games. And at the end of the day, that's really, the most important thing I feel like for a point guard. Are you making everyone better? Are you making the game easier for your teammates? And that's something that he does.
He seems like he's a triple-double threat every night. A player who's going to rebound, pass the ball, can score in multiple ways. Jump shot seems to be the swing skill for him, right? And what he can become at the next level. He's also not a super explosive athlete, though at his size, some of that gets mitigated. What do you think he needs to do to become an elite prospect in the NBA?
Well, like you mentioned, the swing skill is the shooting. I don't think he's going to be able to do much about like the lack of burst and, athleticism. But I feel like he needs to speed up his shot. I think it's like a slower shot that makes it a little bit even more difficult to shoot a higher percentage, especially if, because the shot is so slow. I think sometimes it can turn somewhat of an open look into a contested shot. And then I feel like there also are times where he's not looking to score, where he's driving to pass, and teams are going to be able to sit on that and understand that he's not really looking to attack the rim. Obviously getting stronger, but of course you can say that because he's only 18 years old. So I think once he gets stronger, he'll be able to, be better at finishing through contact and, just becoming a better shooter, which will open everything up, because I feel like in today's NBA, if you're not a threat to shoot, it kind of limits what you can do as a point guard, because teams are going to go under your screens. And, I feel like the best passers in the NBA, from your LeBrons to James Harden to Luka, the reason why they're so dangerous as passers is because they're also a threat to score. So I think for him, that's the next step for him.
I find him really intriguing. Maybe he's the prospect that you see like just this crazy upside if sort of everything clicks for him at a certain way. I have him as a potential lottery pick. I think he's going to get drafted somewhere between 8 and 15. Where are you comfortable having him drafted?
On my last mock, I had him down to 21. And it's not because I'm holding anything against him. I just feel like with the shooting that it's a big concern. Like as of now, the last numbers I saw was about 31% from three. The free throw percentage isn't great also. It's in the mid 60s last time I checked. So I think that is potentially an issue because, like I mentioned, if you're a point guard, if you're not a real threat to score, I think it just kind of limits your potential as a playmaker.